Let's start with a question that will make your skin crawl. What if the reason you can't manifest your dreams isn't because you aren't visualizing enough, but because you were biologically engineered to fail? I'm not talking about a lack of effort. I'm talking about the invisible frequency fence you've been living in since the day you were born. You've been told that if you just think positive, the universe will provide. That's the biggest lie in the history of human consciousness. It's a sedative. It's spiritual Valium designed to keep you quiet while the life force is drained out of you. You were trained to be a wanter, not a haver. You were taught to look at the vision board, feel the lack, and call it manifestation. But the system loves your vision boards. It loves your wishing, because as long as you are wishing, you are admitting that you don't have it. And as long as you don't have it, the system owns you.
Think back. When did you learn that money was hard? When did you learn that life is a struggle? School wasn't just for math. It was the first laboratory for scarcity. They taught you to wait for a bell to eat, a grade to feel worthy, and a boss to tell you your value. They never taught you that your thoughts have a gravitational pull. Why? Because a person who can manifest wealth from the ether doesn't need a 9 to 5. A person who can heal themselves with frequency doesn't need the pharmaceutical wheel. You are living in a manifestation maze. Every time you try to use the law of attraction, you're using a brain that was programmed by the very system that benefits from your poverty. You're trying to build a mansion on a foundation of radioactive waste. We're going to dig that up today.
Now, let's talk about the New Age trap. This is the part that will make people angry. The influencers telling you to just vibrate higher while they sell you a $2,000 course on how to be like them. That's not spirituality. That's the same consumerism with a Zen coat of paint. The system hijacked manifestation. It turned a sacred quantum right into a shopping list. They want you focused on the car, the house, the watch. Why? Because those things keep you tied to the material grid. True manifestation isn't about getting. It's about becoming someone the system can no longer track. If your manifestation practice makes you more obsessed with things and more afraid of losing them, you haven't found freedom. You've just upgraded to a more expensive cage.
Here is the uncomfortable truth. The system doesn't need to guard you anymore. You do it for them. Your subconscious mind is the most advanced surveillance software ever created. Every time you say, "I am wealthy," and a voice inside says, "No, you're not," that's the software running. That voice is a virus. It was put there by your parents' fears, your teacher's limitations, and the 5,000 advertisements you see every day. You think you're thinking your own thoughts. You're not. You're running a script written by people who died before you were born. To manifest, you have to commit an act of subconscious treason. You have to kill the version of you that was designed to be a slave. So how do we break the wheel? It starts with the realization that your reality is actually a feedback loop. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. If you are a person who needs, the universe gives you more need. If you are a person who is, the universe reflects that isness. Freedom isn't a destination. It's a frequency. It's the moment you look at your bank account, your lonely bed, or your tired body and say, "This is an illusion. I do not consent to this reality."
But that requires courage. It means being the crazy one in the room. It means walking away from the herd. If you've made it this far, you're already a threat to the old world. You've seen the crack in the ceiling. Subscribe to this channel, not to watch more videos, but as a signature on your declaration of independence. Leave a comment below with the words, "The architect has left the building." Let the others wonder what it means. We know. It means the jailer has lost his keys. Stop asking for permission to be powerful. The universe doesn't have a manager. Wake up, manifest, disobey.